What's going on, YouTube people? This is your baby Cyber Squidward, and today we got a very interesting topic to cover in the world of hacking, so to speak, that involved an incident that occurred in Moscow, Russia last month. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hackers created an enormous traffic jam in Moscow. Well, how did they do that? Well, I think we're all familiar with what a DDoS attack is, where you send a flood of requests towards a target server in order to overload their ability to handle requests and basically knock their system offline. Usually this is an attack directed towards websites or whatnot, but it appears some hackers actually did this in real life. So let's get into it here. Hackers meddled with ride-hailing service Yandex Taxi to create a 2-hour-long traffic jam in the Russian capital. So, dozens of drivers working for Yandex Taxi in Moscow likely had a frustrating day. Hackers breached the app, sending dozens of cars to the exact same location, forming a traffic jam that lasted up to 3 hours. Reports on Twitter claim that cars were sent to the Kutuzovsky Prospect, a major avenue in Moscow. One of the best-known objects in the area is the Stalinist-era building aptly named Hotel Ukraina or Hotel Ukraine. Yandex Taxi is owned by Russia's largest IT corporation, Yandex, often dubbed as the Russian Google. The EU has sanctioned the company's co-founder, Arkady Volozh, claiming his search engine is deranking and removing content critical of the Kremlin, such as content related to Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. Moscow had a stressful day yesterday. The largest taxi service in Russia, Yandex Taxi, was hacked by the Anonymous Collective. So this was the work of Anon. A traffic jam took place in the center of Moscow when dozens of taxis were sent by the hacker to the address on Kutuzovsky Prospect. #OpRussia. So, yeah, instead of sending packet requests, they actually sent drivers in physical objects, i.e. cars, to the same exact location, causing a 3-hour traffic jam. That's incredible. Wow. And you see, this is the work of, a small, it could have been a small group that did this. They found a 0-day, accessed the app, and caused all kinds of havoc. So, yeah, it's like, I imagine this is like a stream of packets going towards a target website, except instead of a target website, it's a location on a street. And so imagine being a taxi driver, like, what what is going on here? And as you can see, everybody's like, just like, this is crazy. What if this was just the working of one madman, too? There's just like some guy on the street. He's like, I'm gonna hail as many people as I can. He's got a bunch of remote operated servers running a fucking Yandex app, and he's just flooding their system. But this is hilarious, absolutely. Well, it's unclear who is responsible for the Yandex Taxi hack. The Twitter page Anonymous TV claims that the Anonymous Collective was behind the breach, which is part of a more extensive hacking campaign against Russia, dubbed OpRussia. According to Russia's cyber policy expert, Oleg Sakharov, hackers likely bypassed the Yandex safety measures, creating multiple fake orders that prompted drivers to simultaneously go to the same location. Okay, now again, the cyber war aspect of it. I know Anonymous has been running numerous operations against the Russian Federation since the beginning of their war against Ukraine. It says Kyiv succeeded in rallying an international IT army to help it fight the digital war, which is another topic we'll be going into because Ukraine's IT army has been doing a lot against the Russian Federation, crippling a lot of their systems, and it's been something pretty amazing to watch. It says, meanwhile, pro-Russian groups carried out several DDoS attacks against countries supporting Ukraine government websites in places like Finland, Italy, Romania, Germany, Norway, and Lithuania, as well as websites in Czechia, Latvia, and elsewhere have come under cyber fire. So, yeah, but this is something amazing to see, and I think it is also going to become more and more commonplace as time goes on, where actual physical infrastructure is going to come under fire, so to speak. Though this was a very, non-violent way of doing it, and there wasn't much destruction. It was just a nuisance that was created in Moscow. It goes to show you the power and capabilities of cyber collectives if they just, put their mind to it and create very elaborate attack strategies. All right, peeps, that's all for now. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe and stay tuned. Check it out because we're going to be doing a lot more of these post-attack analyses, and I think you guys are going to like it. So have a good one. Peace.